Hello, this is Killkid here. Today we are going to talk about if using Admiral pies are worth it, specifically at barbarian fishing. The short answer is actually yes, which is quite surprising to me. It costs about 2 GP per XP if you're free ticking and 3 GP per XP if you're 5 ticking. In this tweet by Mod Kieran, we see the barbarian fishing catch rates. They are very complicated, and translating them to post 99 EXP rates is very hard. Luckily for me, DQ69 here has already done that for me, and they scale linearly, so I can plot them on this graph and then use that information to fill it in. These are 5 ticking rates, but translating them to 3 ticking rates is easy. And as you can see here in the graph, I have highlighted between level 102 and 104 around what type of XP per hour you can be expecting using Admiral pies. If you're like really slow, then you can note that the x-axis of this graph is levels, and the y-axis is 5 ticking EXP rates per hour. There is actually an aspect of diminishing returns when it comes to EXP rates and levels, and I accounted for that when I made the line. Assuming you use a pie once you hit 101, so you average level 103, your EXP rates at 5 ticking with Admiral pies should be 70.1k per hour. Using this graph, you can see that using Admiral pies, the way I described, will give around 1220 XP more while 5 ticking, which while 3 ticking equals 2035 XP per hour more. 1/2 pie lasts around 3 minutes, which means you need 10 full pies for an hour, which costs around 1,650 gold pennies. You probably want to bank every hour, every 10 pies, and adjusting for banking using a charge of games necklace, which is an additional 150 GP, banking and running took me 35 seconds, and using some math we can calculate that that loses you 1135 XP per hour, assuming you bank every hour, of course. Making the net gain of using Admiral pies only 900 XP per hour. Shockingly, that means that using Admiral pies is worth it if you buy your fishing XP at 2 GP per XP, since it costs 1800 GP for the games necklace charge and the Admiral pies, and you get a net gain of 900 XP per hour. For 5 tick AFK normies, the GP per hour is constant, but the additional XP per hour is lower, of course, at 540 extra additional XP, which makes the GP per hour 3.33 GP per XP. It's probably still worth it, but it gets a lot closer for players on a budget. A funny anecdote while making this video is I was doing it based on catch rates without first seeing Kieran's tweet, and I noticed that 300 fishes caught ended up being way too small of a sample size, with a standard deviation of 41% on the catch rate. I don't know, I just think that's kind of interesting, because you can't use a sample of 300 fishes to get a good rate. Actually, that's neither interesting nor funny. I don't know why I even brought this up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want more videos about involuntary celibacy.